Hey, if it's good for a skincare expert, it's good for a stream. Hello, you, and a very happy new year. So 2024 is over. One of my New Year's resolutions for 2025 is to create more videos. Here we are with the first one, which is going to be my favorite skincare and beauty products that I used throughout the year. Products that I loved the most, that I used the most, and that I will continue using even now until I'm done with them. So let's get into it. First, I'm going to start with skincare because that comes first, right? Before makeup, skincare. My skin has been very problematic. I have an oily skin, I have acne prone skin, I have texture because of that. And my biggest concern with that is just to keep my skin clear. And the second biggest concern is to try to hide my texture. And I feel like I was able to achieve a lot of that this year. The secret to that is I've kept my skincare routine very, very simple. I'm talking two products. So what I do use is I don't use sunscreen when I'm inside the house. I just feel that's a little bit obsessive, especially if you're not getting direct sunlight in your house. I don't really see the point of you having to put sunscreen on 24/7. But yes, when you go out, you need the sunscreen. And I'm not very loyal to one sunscreen, so I did dabble with a lot. And one of the brands that I discovered and loved a lot this year is Foxtail. I did a video on this. This is their moisturizer, which also I love. I used their sunscreen. I used their dewy sunscreen and I used their matte sunscreen. Both of them were very lightweight, effective, like 70% SPF. What I love about this brand, it's not boring, okay? It's not like the usual blue and white packaging. The products are good, the ingredients are good. The packaging is fun, like you get purples, you get neons, you get yellows and greens. It's just nice to wake up every morning and use something that is colorful. You know, I love color. Do you like my winter curtains? They're orange. So another skincare product that I loved this year and I discovered this year, this one, my sister gifted this to me. And I wasn't sure how I was going to feel about it because it is the Snail Mucin by Cosrx. But it is not that slimy and sticky. Like it applies really well. It soaks into your skin really easily. It's a very gentle product. Like I haven't heard anybody having allergic reactions or any issues with this Snail Mucin, and dermatologists rave about this product. So I am going to definitely rave about it as well because hey, if it's good for a skincare expert, it's good for a stream. I finally started using tretinoin, but last year I used it like every other day and every day, and it really broke me out. I'm not sure if it was the purging from tretinoin or if it was another product that I was using, but I had acne throughout. Last year was really, really bad for my skin. And I feel like it is just keeping my skincare routine very simple and easy, like a 2-3 step routine that has helped save my skin. I still get breakouts, obviously. I have acne prone skin, but it is not crazy mad like it was a few months ago. First, I just stopped everything. I was just hydrating sunscreen. That's all I was doing just to kind of help save my skin barrier and restore it. But now I have started using tretinoin once a week. Clean, dry skin at night every Sunday, and that works fine for me, especially because tretinoin, when you discontinue, your skin is going to go back to its original self. So if something is that long term, I just don't think for me that I should be using it every day. Like once a week is fine, and I can try to switch that to twice a week if I feel like it in future. But for now, once a week, tretinoin, moisturizer, sunscreen, good to go. Now let's start with makeup. I'm going to start with the first thing that I use when I'm doing my makeup, which is my primer. It's one of the first primers that I got when I first got into makeup, like serious makeup, primer included. And it is the Smashbox Photo Finish Smooth and Blur Primer. It's very effective. It's good. People at Sephora rave about this primer. I just use it right over here where I have texture, and then I like to press it on with my fingers before I go into my foundation. I have two favorite foundations. This one, it's the Serum Foundation by Neutrogena. So this whole year was about serum foundations for me. I got this towards the end of 2023 and it really quickly became my favorite. I don't go through foundation bottles really fast, so I still have some left, but I really, really loved and enjoyed this throughout this year. It's so lightweight. It's really good for oily skin. Doesn't leave your face greasy. I got it in the shade medium 1. Even though I did try a couple of other serum foundations and foundation tints and skin tints and all of that, but I kept reaching for this one every time I wanted to look just a little better. Another one that I really loved and used a lot is my Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. Now, this is a cult classic that's been going on for over a decade or so, but I finally got my hands on it. This is in the shade 3W1 Tawny. That's the shade for me. It does oxidize a little bit, but nothing too crazy. So let me know if you've ever tried it and if you like it. What's your shade? Next category in this is face powder. I have one favorite. I used a couple of face powders this year and I really, really like this one. It's by Maybelline. It's their Fit Me, a loose finishing powder. I still have a lot left because you get a lot. So this one is in the shade Light, which I typically go for mediums, but this was gifted to me by Maybelline. They gave me Light for some reason, but when a foundation oxidizes, like I was talking about this one, a light powder on top of that offsets the oxidation from a foundation. The combination of these two works really well for me, like lighter face powder and a darker foundation. Now I keep looking here because this is where I've kept all the products to share with you guys. I still have quite a few to go over, so this is going to be a long video. I hope you have your tea, coffee, whatever it is you like, your beverage of choice, and you are here with me till the end. I would really appreciate that. Give me a thumbs up if you like videos like this. Actually, I have another product in this category, the Nude by Nature's foundation powder. This brand I had never heard of before, but someone gifted to my sister and the color match wasn't great for her, so she gave it to me. It's one of the good things about having sisters, right? This one is in the shade Light Medium, and it is a very good shade match for me. And I wasn't big on powder foundations because I somehow felt like I need the liquids. But this one pleasantly surprised me, and I am intrigued to try out more. Good brand. All right, next up. So let's do this. Like, these are the concealer and color correctors. I think I'm not an expert when it comes to concealers because I don't use that much. So I've had this for over a year and this is the only concealer I use throughout the year. And I do like it. This is the Kosas concealer in the shade 060 Revealer. And the shade is very good for me. What I like to do now is just, I would like to use like a few dots of concealer just under my eye. I let it sit for a few minutes and then I'm just going to use like a foundation brush and just kind of spread it all around my under eyes. And that works really well. And another product that I used a lot throughout this year is this one by NYX. It's the Pro Fix Stick. Now this went viral and I'm glad that I picked it up. It was a little tricky to get the right shade for me because some were too dark, some were too light, some were like orange and green because these are color correctors. But I wanted like a brown. I didn't want orange and green. I wanted a brown, and this is the one that I picked up. And I use this a lot, not just as a color corrector. I use this a lot as a contour. Like, it just makes it so easy. What happened to the light? I look crazy. This is the contour brush that I got. It's from e.l.f. It's their contouring brush, and then I just like to kind of blend it. I need to get a little better at my contour game. I have a pimple right here, by the way. And I also like to use some contour right over here to hide my double chin. But I'm not successful in that department. I have a round face, so I can't do much about that. But I do like to like contour my nose. Does it look snatched? I don't know. But I know that it makes a difference. Probably need to do a better job. Probably need to do a better job at it, but you get the point. I use that a lot as a contour stick. Get into blushes. I only have one blush favorite, all right? I have been using one by NYX for a couple of years now. I feel like maybe I should get rid of it, but it works fine, it looks fine, it smells fine, and I love that shade. But I'm trying to like venture out a little more as far as blushes are concerned. And ta-da! I discovered Renee's Summer Slush Blushes. This is the one that I have on right now. This one is in the shade Tempting Grape. I did try another shade by them, which was also really good. Now, this looks so intimidating, right? But I use this with my e.l.f. stipple brush. Like, all cream blushes are great for the e.l.f. stipple brush. And it just gives you such a nice, natural flush of color on your face. It is beautiful. Like, and right now I don't have any skincare products or foundation on my face. I feel like it looks even better when you don't have any other product on your face and you just use this blush. It is beautiful. Like, I love a natural light, like tinty products, like tints, basically lip tints, skin tints, blush tints. Like, yes, like, count me in. I love it. So this looks so intimidating in the bottle, but it works so well, right? Like, it's so natural and so nice. Love it. So that's the only blush favorite I'm going to share with you because I just feel like I've talked too much about the NYX blush. And you don't need to know more, but yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. Let's talk about my favorite lipstick combo. Now, I have discovered mixing lipsticks, which I don't know why I never tried before. I never knew that it would do anything different, but mixing lipsticks is so my jam now. And this combination of like lighter, peachier lipstick with a nice like a burgundy or a red, that combination is gold. Okay, that's what I have on my lips right now. A mixture of this shade. It's by Maybelline Superstay. It is in the shade Enchanter. And then this is the ColourPop Lippy Sticks in the shade Infinite Best. Love this combo, and I feel like this is all I use this whole year. Like, pretty much like 90% of the time, if you're wondering what's on my lips, it's these two. Brows. Now, I only have two recommendations here. This one I've used a lot. This is, I think, my second one. This one is by e.l.f. It's their Instant Lift Brow Pencil. I think it's for $3 or something, and it's totally worth it. This is empty now. Like, I've used it up. It comes with a spoolie on one side, and it comes with the product on the other. I got it in the shade Deep Brown, and that is a very good shade match for me. Another brand that I discovered this year is called... Yeah, I don't have any power right now, which is why I'm sitting without a ring light. I hope I'm not looking blurry or anything. Another brand that I discovered this year is called Etude Cosmetics. This is actually a pretty well-known makeup brand. Etude Drawing Eyebrow Pencil. I really like these angular things, which is missing from the e.l.f.'s thing. This has like a round. This one is a round applicator. And this one is like the Wet n Wild applicator that I also really like. And that's also for like $3 or $4. This one is this angular thing, which gives very good like control when you're using it. And then I just go in with the spoolie and kind of mess my brows up just a little bit. Have you tried anything from Etude Cosmetics? Have you heard of this brand? Let me know, because I discovered that it's actually a pretty well-known brand and I just didn't know about it. Anyway, next up we're going to get into mascara. I have two here. I tried two over the last 12 months and I actually liked both of them. This one I was kind of ready to like because I had heard a lot about it. This is the e.l.f. Lash and Roll Mascara, and it has these two sides to it. Like, one is a concave and then one is a convex. Like, one side gives you length and the other side gives you volume. I like to use like a lot of coats of both sides to kind of balance the volume and the length. So this is a really good one, and I think this was for $6 or something. Like this one I got a couple of months ago here in India from Nykaa. It's the Mars mascara. It's called a Fabulash mascara. I love the name, by the way. And this one surprised me. I wasn't expecting much from it because, as you all know, I've been dealing with an eye infection for over a year now, and it's ridiculous. So I wanted to get a very affordable mascara so I can just discard it without having a heart attack. I got this for 200 something rupees, and it's the same concept, like one side convex, one side concave, and it gives you nice length and volume. Like I did a video on this recently. I'll put it in here somewhere. I'm still trying to avoid using mascaras on my lashes because I don't want to aggravate the infection. Kind of comes and goes for some reason. Like I don't know what it is with my skin. Any problem that happens, it refuses to leave. Like I remember last year I was dealing with like a little pimple, something in my eye. I had it for like a year. Then this eye dye happened. I've had it for over a year. I really don't know what's the deal. Like things just don't like to leave me. Anyway, all right, next category is eyes. We're getting closer to the end, guys. Next category is eyes, and this year I used a lot of one and done shadows. I discovered this brand. It's called Swizz Beauty. I really liked these two shades, the shadow sticks. I think I've done a video on this, but I forgot to edit and post it. It's probably sitting on my phone somewhere, but these are the two shades I got. One is called Milky Way and the other is called Nebula. Like I used this shade Nebula. Now I have mehendi on, which is still drying. Okay. I used this shade Nebula when I went to party and I had people asking me what I have on my eyes. That doesn't happen much, but it happened a lot this year, which I like. I like that people notice when you put on something new, and like it just shows that they're noticing and appreciating, right? So this is the shade Nebula. It has that lovely like shift, but you know, like my cousin got it after seeing it on me and it gave her like a swollen eye. So I'm not sure if other people are dealing with that, but that didn't happen with me. Or maybe my eye is already swollen, so I didn't even notice. This is the shade Milky Way. It has like a pink, blue, and purple shift, and that is Nebula. It has like a green and beige shift. Really like these shadows, and you can use it as an eyeliner, or you can use it all over your lid as a one and done eye look. And the other shades, surprise, surprise, it's my ColourPop Super Shock shadows. These are the three that I loved the most on the app, and these are the ones that, okay, I can't even fit in all three of these. And these are the three that I got. I got it in the shade 405. So pretty. So pretty. I got it in the shade Rooftop Cocktails. Oh, it's so creamy. All of them have different textures somehow. This is the Rooftop Cocktails. It's beautiful. I don't have much light going on in my room right now. They're changing up the wires outside. That's Rooftop Cocktails. Beautiful. Makes me just want to use more eyeshadows, you know? And the last one I got is Ritz. Actually, this is the first one I got, and it was so nice that I got tempted to buy two more. The Ritz shade. I'm gonna use this over here. Can you see? Like, I feel like the lighting in my room is not doing justice. I need better, like, filming equipment. Better what? I don't have any filming equipment. I need some filming equipment if I want my videos to stand out. I need more money for that. Anyway, this is the palette that I use the most this whole year. It's by Huda Beauty. It's their Love Fest palette. Look at the packaging, first of all. Isn't that so pretty? And every time I used the glitter shades, like this one and this one, I got asked by someone, like, what do you have on your eyes? It's stunning. And look at these two shades. They're beautiful. Like, one is a light baby pink, and then this purple, and the one of the browns on my crease. And then I would use my finger to kind of just put this all over my lid, and it just gives, like, that's the purple and then this pink. Just look how beautiful these look. Another category that I have is nails. So I loved glitter nails this whole year, okay? And I don't have nail polish on all the time, but when I do, I love me like a combination of this. Like, I'll use the baby pink nail polish, and then on top of that, I'll use the glitter, and it is just absolutely stunning, this combination. So pretty. And another nail product that I discovered this year is this. It's called Nail Henna. This one is by Subs Organics. Now, the packaging is not the best because just look at the applicator. That is the applicator. So yeah, you have to be careful when I use this. But the concept is so good. Like, it's 100% natural, it's halal, it's a very pretty color. It gives you that nice wash of pink, which is really dark when you first use it, and then it keeps getting lighter every time you wash your hands. So I like to use it on my toes and my hands, so it doesn't stay much on my hands because it is like it washes off and fades every time you wash your hands. Just a very pretty, natural, like my nail but better color. Has anybody ever said that? My nail but better? This is a my nail but better color. Water permissible, wazoo friendly. So yeah, I love the concept, and I need more shades, Stubbs Cosmetics. And please do something about the applicator because the applicator is crazy. Like, I wonder if I can use a different applicator. I can probably use one from my other nail polishes. The last thing that I want to show you is perfume. This one I used a lot this year. This one is by Vera Wang. This one is by Vera Wang. It's called Princess perfume. It has this lovely like crown on top of it. I love the smell. It's so good. Love the packaging. It's always fun to use it. So good. I probably got this like 7 or 8 years ago, and I didn't want to use it because it's so pretty, and I was kind of just saving it for special occasions and stuff, and it was just kept inside, never to be touched because it was so pretty. But this year I worked on that. I decided to use things that not just let them sit in a corner in my house in a suitcase or something, where we deserve good things, we deserve pretty things. Why save it for special occasions? Like, every day is a special occasion, every year is a special occasion. I like to use this in the house as well and smell good all the time. I even like to spray it on my bedsheet and my pillows. Why not? That is the final thing that I have on for this video. I have been rambling on and on for 31 minutes, so I'm not sure how much is going to be cut off in the editing, but I did enjoy filming this video. I hope you had fun watching it, and do let me know if you are interested in any of these products, if you have any of these products, if you want to try any of these products. I will have all the links in the description section as well as the pinned comment. These are affiliate links, so you'll be helping me out if you buy anything from my links. Thank you so much in advance for doing that. And a very, very happy 2025 once again. I wish you all your dreams coming true this year, inshallah. See you guys in my next video. Stay classy.